He's no longer there. Is a person who is now the party leader able to carry that forward? And what happens to the, if I may call this, the tyranny of numbers in the National Assembly and the Senate that the president has been making use of under the broad-based arrangement? Do you think it'll still be possible to marshal those numbers, especially on the ODM side, now that the parliamentary group meetings without Raila Odinga will be starkly different?
Well, Fred, there is going to be a difference in the way things have been going without Raila Odinga. You know, like Kipruto Rapuro said, is that Raila Odinga was an institution by himself. He was a system by himself. And he had a way of influencing decisions, even in Parliament. And I worked with Raila Odinga, especially when I was leader majority in the Senate. And if there was a vote and it was becoming difficult, you simply had to call Raila, and somehow the difficulty will go away. And you get the votes. It's very interesting how much he influenced. So I know that the broad-based arrangement has kept hope in the current government that it is possible actually to put together groups of parties, different parties, to increase the chances of sustaining. And so what I see is the president who understands politics very well, realizing that Raila is no longer there. He must go back to the drawing board and the drawing board see how some of the potential laws can be replaced. And so you'll see more of these, more handshakes, if I may say, more political parties either dissolving and joining the one political party. So the strategists of that side, of the government side, for example, will definitely be back on the drawing board, and they will still benefit from Arap Kirwa's advice, which he has given today, which is very, if you take that seriously, from there on, there must be, in my view, and you see they've already started with my party, KANU. So the broad-based, in fact, the way that President Ruto has mentioned it, and I think he has said, we want to take this country to the first world, okay? And therefore, I'm going to work with everybody that can support this agenda so that we move forward the country to the first world, from the third world to the first world. And so he mentions the people that he has approached. And I think there'll be many more people, including probably an attempt to enter the current united opposition. And it will be in his strategy to try and break it up. Not to break it up, but at least be able to glean. As
it tries to shore up the broad-based arrangement.
To make sure the broad-based is bigger, is expanded. It's a strategy for 2027. How much resistance the united opposition has, I have no idea. Hopefully we'll be told.
Wanakiro is here, he can tell us more about it. But yes, do you see that there could be problems for the broad-based arrangement? Because probably now there'll be a lot of focus on 2027, but the sustainability of this deal that was already signed, given the fact that Raila Odinga was the main person to marshal support from ODM and direct them towards supporting the president.
I want to agree with the Honorable Poghisio that the dynamics have changed completely, and the president should actually go back to the drawing